here's a quick look at how you can start the lab, restart the lab, and shut the lab down. If you look in the dock down here at the bottom for the little circular icon that looks like an owl, when you click that, and especially when in the mornings when you come in, it'll look like this. There'll be nothing showing in the window here. Way over here on the right hand side there's a little button, and if you click that button you'll see shut down, and then one of the options here is power on. I guess that's kind of a counterintuitive, but shut down, power on, and then just click this power on button, and then you can go ahead and click close even though you don't see anything happen right away. And when you do that, you'll kind of hear everything kick on, and everything should fire up unless a student turned their monitor off, and then you have to manually go turn that on. But they're pretty good about that. They don't usually turn them off. All right, so once all the machines get loaded up, we can kind of look at just the opposite kind of situation and what to do. What I usually do in between classes, really that's kind of up to you, but I can show you what I tend to do. I'm just letting the machines load up right now and get to where they will show up in this window. Almost there. Alright, so I'm going to go to the view button and hit refresh, and that's going to show, it should, after it kind of reads the lab here, it should show that there's a whole bunch of machines turned on. At least it won't show anybody logged in, but it'll show them turned on. There we go. Alright, so again, what I usually do between classes is, because some kids won't log out and they'll forget to log out, and I usually just tell them I'm going to restart the lab anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. So I'll go to the view menu and do a select all, or you can do Control A, and then I'll go over here to this button on the right hand side and look at shutdown, and restart is one of the options here. So if I hit restart and it says, hey, this is going to affect the computers, do you want to do it? Yes. And then again, that will issue a restart command to all of the computers in the lab, and they'll go ahead and cycle through and restart. Now, similar kind of thing at the end of the day, and a lot of the kids in 7th hour shut their computers down. They're pretty good about it. They shut their computers down at the end of the day, but there will be some that aren't used 7th hour, or some kids won't shut them down. So again, what you can do here is if you do a view and refresh, and it'll have a partial list of the lab here. It won't show every machine, but it will show probably some of them. So if you do view refresh and then do view and select all, you can go up here and to the shutdown button and click shutdown, and then it's not active right now because I just restarted the entire lab and it's still refreshing, but there, it just became active. That's how I could shut everything down in the whole lab right here. Just get them all selected here in the middle window. Go to the shutdown button on the top right hand side, go to shutdown and go to shutdown, and that'll do it. Alright, so there's a little bit of information of how to kind of manage the lab in the mornings and in the afternoons and in between classes.